Welcome to the Void. My name is Liliana, also known as the Trans Fiendling, and I have my Palamute, I believe that's what they're called, and my Palico, Sniffer and Growlithe with me. Oh, hey, I was gonna do my intro. Don't just throw me into a cutscene. I was doing my intro. Okay, that's not nauseating at all. I mean, it's not. Oh god, actually, okay, that is fucking with me a bit. Jesus, fuck. Oh, you're a big friend. Look at that big friend! And tiny friend and sneaky friend, apparently. You're so cute! Yeah, a bit late. My dog is waking me up. You're a bit late on the sneaky bit.
Looks like we've been caught in the act, Minoto.
Quite disappointing, Hinoa.
I was expecting you to
really
have twin names.
Could have noticed us.
It was a perfect display of stealth.
I mean, it's a dog
That's
and a
why
cat,
we expect
so...
great things of you. You're always razor sharp.
So you do have twins, but you don't have the tropey twin names. Like, you know, the first one was like Minota. I kind of expected the second one to be like Minata.
You don't want us
because that seems to be like a trope.
Oh, come on. This is Kimura.
Like...
We're all practically family here.
Besides, Elder Fugan is looking for you.
So go get ready. Can't keep him waiting.
Welcome to Monster Hunter Rise. I really like the Monster Hunter series. It's very fun and very entertaining. Full disclosure, there will probably be a point at which I just hack things and do things so I can just kind of make whatever armor I want, because I'm not really here for the grind. I'm here for making fun things and having fun with fighting monsters. But I have fun with the fighting monsters bit, even if the grind isn't always my jam. Or jelly. Or other condiment that I put on breakfast things. That's a dragon! Like, that is 100% a dragon. Is this like an Ash Ketchum, like, ho-oh thing where, like, I'm the only one who saw it? Anyway, the thing I was thinking of is, like, for example, in, Black Lagoon, there's, like, the twins, it's, like, Fratelli Mayu and, like, Sorta Mayu or something like that. It's, you know, I kind of expected, like, a similar thing, where it's, like, oh, hey, we're doing, like, the funky twin behavior, where we're, like, we speak at the same time, and so I was expecting the names to be almost the same. Like, the same, but to the left. This is interesting. I'm very curious to see, like, what the vibe is, because I don't know if... Does the Monster Hunter series even have an actual timeline?
Oh.
Like, I've played since Try You. I've not played every single thing, but I've, like, Try You is the first Monster Hunter game I played. And they never really seem to have much continuity from one to the next.
We did like you asked.
Oh. Hinoa. Minoto.
Heck, who knows? Maybe Hinoa and Minoto are actually very similar. Have similar meanings. I don't know.
I just got an important letter.
I just got an important letter.
We've got a rampage on our hands.
Also, can you open your mouth a little bit wider? Because I thought I saw fangs for a second, like my fangs.
So it's finally beginning.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity.
Oh?
But I remember like it was yesterday.
You do have fangs!
A huge pack of monsters in a giant stampede. They attack the village in a frenzied rage. Nobody knows why this happens.
I think I can recognize at least a couple of these monster species.
Village last time.
That's a Nargacuga in the background
I
there.
think it's time. We paid a visit to the stronghold.
Sure, whatever
We
you
have
say,
to
my guy.
protect the village.
There's nothing to worry about, Elder Fugan.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Everyone in Kimura. We've all been training for this moment
You've
for
such
our
floppy
entire
paws.
lives.
Floppy, floppy paws.
Hinoa, we should start preparations right away.
I've had him since like 2008. Wait, no, earlier actually. I think.
Now that's what I like to hear.
Also, I don't know if it like went by too quickly or not, but I named my pupper Trans Rights. There, Liliana. Rampaging outside. I've got news for you. Cool. What's the news? Got a message from the guild this morning. Says you are now a certified hunter. You're really living now, Squirt. Well, I guess I shouldn't call you that now you're certified, but don't think it'll stop me. Sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugan. Oh. I've informed the village of the coming rampage like you asked.
Ah, yes, thank you.
By the way, Liliana, I overheard the good news. You're finally an official hunter. Wow, congratulations. All you need to do now is register with the guild so you can start accepting all those quests. To do that, you need to speak with Master Hojo at the Gathering Hub. But that can wait. First, we go shopping. Sure. You'll be needing to help the other villagers if you want to succeed out in the field, so follow me.
There.
Now, where should we start? Ah, of course, the Marketeer of Mystery, Kagero the Merchant. So it has the name for a shadow in there, and I only knew that a very embarrassing past in my middle school years. I know how to... Oh, you know, I haven't changed... no, actually. Oh, I guess this one, yes. I guess I haven't changed my, Oh, I guess I haven't changed the... I don't have access to that right now. Welcome to my shop. Okay, so I don't have access to changing my key bindings just yet. I'm not trying to talk to you, I'm trying to talk to the market dude. Market. You don't have a voice yet. Greetings, Master Liliana. I was just informed that you've been accepted into the guild. Felicitations. Here you'll find restorative cures and other such items to aid you on your hunts. I often diversify my stock and provide special offers for hunters too. I think you'll find them most agreeable. Kagero sometimes offers items at half price. That's when you can pick up some real bargains. I always hold off on buying what I want until the sale, and when it's on, I swoop in like a Rathian on the trail. I have often sensed Lady Hinoa's sharp gaze on my back. Now I know why. Anyway, Kagero, about those items I asked you to set aside for me. Of course, I'll have them packaged and sent to you at your convenience. Then that's a wrap. Let's go see where should we go next. Steadfast and Steel, Master Hammond the Blacksmith. Let's pay him a visit. I'm not going to use those. Okay, I will use the reset. That I will definitely use. Probably. But I'm not going to use those other ones. That's just intense. And nowhere near where I use my keyboard. You know, what is it? You can see I'm busy here preparing for the rampage. No, Master Hammond. This time I have come to tell you the good news. Liliana has been accepted into the Hunters Guild. The village now has a resident hunter that we can all count on. Isn't that great? I see. Well then, Liliana, allow me to congratulate you. The equipment we forge here is what makes a hunter in part, and can make or break a hunt. It's what represents our village too. A hunter can't wield Tatara steel. A hunter who can't wield Tatara steel isn't fit to fly the banner of Kamura.
Yeah.
You'll find whatever you need here. As for crafting and refining gear, well, we can talk about that later. Oh, since we're here, that reminds me. You can hire buddies at the Buddy Plaza up ahead. And Master Hammond's grandson, Lori or Yori? I can't tell that's an L or an I. Manages the place. Why don't you go talk to him later? Capering about with felines and canines makes me wonder where I went wrong. Really? I think battle handing is a quite noble profession, personally. Anyway, Master Hammond, I was wondering if my order queue was ready yet? Oh, you're talking again. It is. One of my apprentices will deliver it to you later.
Last but not least.
Okay, one more stop. Alright, now we're going to the chef stop. The wire bug. Okay. Wait. How? Oh gosh. Hold on. How did that... That was a... Okay, I can hold that and then right click. Is that just... Okay, so that is lateral. That isn't a vertical thing. Oh, I know what that is, but I can't remember what it's called. But that actually, like, apparently there's a food that, like, actually, like... I mean, this is probably exaggerated, but, like, there is, like, a very, like, stretchy, sticky food like that. Could not tell you what it's called. Bunny Dango. According to that dialogue. Can I talk to the chef? Oh, that is who I'm talking to. The rest all have, like, their unique prompts. Hey, I heard the good news. You're a certified hunter now, recognized by the guild and everything. Congrats. Before you head out on a hunt, make sure you stop and eat some Bunny Dango. You'll never taste anything yummier in your life, and look at your juices flowing for a hunt. Yomogi's bunny dango really are yummy. So yummy, in fact, I can't stop eating them on the job. Oh, just thinking about them gets me all excited and... Yomogi the usual, please and thank you. Of course, Hinoa. One super duper mega dango order coming right up.
Thank you.
Liliana had a great time on our shopping trip, thanks for accompanying me. I had things I ordered from Master Heyman and Kagero delivered to your item box. Surprise, it's just a little something for me to celebrate you becoming a hunter. Come back when you're done with your registration thingy, okay? What about the dango? Sorry, those are all mine. I'd share, but a girl's got to eat. Hey, you should equip a weapon already. I want to see what you look like in your full hunter
What
getup.
do you think?
Great idea. How about you try the longsword I just got you? How about not? How about I try a weapon that actually has like... No. Once you talk to Master Hojo and get registered, you can start going on real-life hunts as a live hunter of Kimura.
Good
Exciting.
job. Come on.
No, I will not come on because I refuse to wield a sword. Also, I can't go into my options just yet, and I don't know why. Item box. I refuse... I can ride my dog?! Oh my gosh! Ah! How do I get off my pupper? Okay, I jump. Okay, so I apparently... Oh, this is amazing! This is phenomenal! I have a dog I can use as a mount! This is amazing! Please don't make me actually have to do a fight with a sword. I hate swords. I loathe swords. The Witcher 3 gets a pass.
Pardon me.
I have played Monster Hunter games before. While I do enjoy them, only the first one I played gets a pass because I didn't like how their bows worked.
This is...
Actually, do they even have those in Triu? I don't remember. Well, hello there, Liliana. You sure took forever to get here. I thought I was gonna croak. You're probably well aware that I, Hojo, am the guildmaster of this exceptional gathering hub. What's that? Your guild registration? Oh yes, well I was just getting to it before you interrupted me. Had you let me finish, I would have told you that we no longer do things that way. Get with it, young hunter. No test to take or papers to stamp, just my okay, and you're on your way. And with that, you are now officially a hunter. And not just any hunter, no, a hunter of Kimura Village. Accept a quest from our dearest Minoto and go hunt some monsters. About that, as much as I'd like to, I have to get this report about the rampage ready for the guild. I'm terribly sorry, but you could talk to Hinoa first so she can explain quests to you. I just overheard the gnarly news. Awesome. Before you run off to see Hinoa, pop over here for a sec. I gotta check out your new threads. My clothes don't look... I mean, I haven't had a chance to customize my look yet. So, like... I would appreciate a moment to actually do so. Can I access my item box yet? Okay, thank Void. I know how the item box works, at least vaguely enough. Change equipment. Please tell me I have... Okay, I have a basic bow. That's fine. That's where we're at. Do I have any other armor other than... I feel like I'm missing something. Oh! No, I understand now. Okay. It's displaying the equipment by set. Okay, I understand now. That's how... Okay, I get it now. Previously, like, it was like one massive box that had everything in it. But now, it's actually, like, it's sorted into the different bits. Okay, that's actually cool. I like that a lot. Oh, like this, actually. Exactly like this. Cool. I don't think... If I remember right, this game doesn't have any new... So a lot of things... a lot of the Monster Hunter games, from my understanding, like one of the big things is like occasionally they'll add like a new weapon that'll be like a big draw for that particular game. Do I have any... Oh, I do have some layered armor options, kind of. Interesting. But it appears that this game doesn't have... Okay, that's decent enough to get us started. Antidote. Alright, cool. Can I still not access options? No? Hunter info. Oh, that's so many things. Oh, that's where all the tutorials are. Cool. I don't think this game added any new weapons. I know for Monster Hunter World... Was the insect glaive that was a big thing? I think it was the insect glaive. There was like some weapon that was added in Monster Hunter World that was like a big thing. But I went back to my bow because I like the bow. Looking great, Ace. Congrats on becoming a hunter. All the hard work finally paid off. I'm really happy for you. Oh, and before I forget, I gotta tell you about the action bar. The action bar lets you pull off all sorts of actions without opening any menus. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. Let's try it out. Select the camera from the action bar and snap a picture of me. Once you take my picture, let me see it. Pictures can be taken by using camera from the action bar or custom radial menu. Snapped photos will be saved in both the album and an album on your PC. Cool. Pictures focused. That's a funky looking monster. I love it. Interesting. Okay, okay. So this is just about taking screenshots. That's nifty. Action bar commands. Oh, it's okay. So scrolling is what gets the action bar at this in this game. Noted.
Ready to thrash? Stay out of trouble.
Up scroll or down scroll? Select. Oh, you mean very literally? I have to do that. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. Pupper, come back. Transrights, please come back. That was so much. That was so very cute. All right, all right. Aw. There we go.
Hanging in there?
Oh yeah, that's one handsome DeVilho. Now they've got acquainted with the action bar, I think it's quest time. But if you're still not confident in your abilities, head up to the training area to sharpen them. It's just a short boat ride from the Buddy Plaza where Iori and all his furry friends hang out. You can train all sorts of weapons and skills there. Alright, I'll quit holding you up. Cool. Good to know. Alright, can I open my option? I can't! Okay, thank the void. Controls. Directional controls, auto sheath. Honestly, I just need... Where are... I just need to change... Oh, open settings menu. At the moment, I just need to change the sprint button. Is the only thing I need to worry about. Lock on change target, that's what tab is for. Chat menu is irrelevant. That's saved, correct? Wait, what? What is... Is there a way I can just... Okay. Key bindings, melee weapon, Q, tab. I don't care about chatting, because I'm not gonna be doing any online features in this version. That and also, even whenever I do, like generally speaking, even in the instances where I do use the online functions, I generally speaking don't really use the chat function at all. That's just not my vibe. Cool. Okay, so I have to assign something to you? Okay, I'll... What's a key that... Okay. P apparently works. So we'll go ahead and set those. Okay. Honestly, that's all I need at this moment. I might dick around with my settings between games. If nothing else, just to make sure that my settings... Or just make sure that the settings, like, don't confuse me. I think worst case scenario, I might simply make the controls the same as what I had with Monster Hunter World, because I played that with mouse and keyboard. Oh yeah! Okay, so I can just... I love that I could just ride my giant dog. That is the best. Oh, Liliana, already completed your hunter registration. Great. I retrieved your Kahoot from Elder Fugan earlier. It's so cute, you're gonna love it. Kahoots, like buddies, will help you out during quests, but in their own little way. Kahoots are creatures that are beloved through Kimura. The village elder gave you a Kahoot to look after as a pet. If you call your Kahoot from your action bar, it will come and perch on your arm. If a symbol pops up while you have Kahoot on your arm, push it to have your Kahoot take flight. Maybe something will happen. The pet menu can be opened while Kahoots perch on your arm. They can swap out outfits and feed. Okay. So nothing very... Well, maybe important for exploration, but not for just fighting monsters, which is what we're here to do. Alright, and my new feathered friend a name. Okay. Let's see, a good name for a small... Oh! I'm gonna botch the spelling of this, but I'm gonna be a dork. Yes. This is 100% inspired by the Inheritance Cycle, aka also known as the Aragon series. Where, like, flying creatures were all identified by a nuanced understanding of how they flew. Dragons were scale blocka. A weird, fucked up species were known as leather blocka. And birds, I believe, were feather blocka. I think the spelling might have been slightly different, but it was something to this effect. Anyway, since my sister is swamped at the moment, I'll go ahead and give you the quest rundown instead. Now that you're a hunter, you'll be in charge of completing the quests that me and Minoto have on our quest list. Some of these quests, called key quests, have been specially posted by the Hunters Guild, so if you make a point of completing key quests, the Hunters Guild will take note. Oh, and one last thing. Take this Petalus Minoto and I made. As you may be aware, Petaluses are protection charms woven from a local plant called Ascending Sprig. Pollen carried by spear birds will enhance your Petalus, strengthening your abilities. Treat it with care. A Petalus is a type of charm bracelet. Okay, so essentially, it's a funky little bracelet you can wear that then, whenever you run into certain birds, that you get a buff for your quest. Oh, I think Minerva should be wrapping up her report right about now, and I need to get back to work myself. Once you're ready, you can start taking quests from either of us. Pelona can't go prancing off before my introduction. Oh, Meowlo, and congrats on becoming a hunter. If you ever find yourself taking a hub quest, then I, Senator the Mailman, have quite the impertinent information for you. You'll need to go through meet up with the fellow hunters, make sure to stop by. Well, I think we've talked about wraps everything up. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. I'll worry about all of this later. So, okay. Basing my thoughts off of just previous history with Monster Hunter games, my intent for this episode is essentially to get to a point where I can kind of just, like, to where I'll have the ability to play around on my own. Just, like, because one thing that I found is that Monster Hunter games are very good, just, like, idle games for, like, just killing time or just, you know, I can't think of anything else to do. It's fun to go hunt some monsters sometimes. It's fun to go find a big boy and just, you know, have a good old fight with them. Especially because I always capture monsters rather than kill them. I believe I remember hearing that in this game they changed some things. thank you for the tooltip saying that money can be exchanged for goods and services. I desperately needed that. Okay, so you don't have any tools that I can just buy. I will need a bunch of those just in general. Oh, right, I don't have unlimited zenny. I don't really need to buy any of the rest of these right now. I don't really, not really interested in the chit-chat right now. But yes, so I'm going to go and essentially get to the point where I can just do missions and, like, just go out and fight things without needing to, like, progress the story, and then I'll call it for the episode. And then, you know, this will come out once other things are done. I'm recording this still in, March. Honestly, don't know when it's gonna come out. I still have Warframe things to do. But I've had this game kind of sitting on my computer for a second, and I wanted to actually get started on it. So, you're probably about DLC things, so I'll hold off on you.
This weather,
Looks like Master Atsushi has called for you. It looks like it's time for some basic training. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. I understand how to use the quests. Urgent quest, optional subquests. Oh, I understand. Okay. Okay. These are just, like, simple things that you can just, like, do in addition to, like... Okay. Sure, I'm gonna be doing these things, probably. Urgent quests. Back to basics. I am curious if... So, I also will admit that in Monster Hunter World, I didn't try to get used to the controls as they were presented.
Of worship, once so bustling.
Oh, there's voiceover for this intro. That's cool as hell.
Home to monsters, stalking and rustling. Hunters beware. Not wait, but despair.
This is very...
let's do this!
That's quite concerning for something that was supposed to be just a basic training thing. Hey Ace, what's up? Accepted my quest, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Come over here and we'll get started.
Welcome.
Time limit, 50 minutes. I'm aware how these quests generally are. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so it seems like... Oh god, I have... Those bars are very big. I will say, I admittedly know nothing about archery, but I have recently-ish, like, watched a thing,
Haha, you're here.
like, saw a bit on, like, archery form and why the traditional archery form is, like, kind of important. Honestly, I didn't learn a whole lot. I mean, actually, no, I did. It just was, like, not useful information to me because I don't do archery or really do things that entail archery. The one thing I did learn is that this sort of form isn't, like,
Haha, you're here.
it can be useful in certain circumstances, like if you're... So, for example, this is actually kind of like the proper way to shoot if you're, like, needing to, like, crouch and be stealthy, but it's not actually super effective compared to, like, the normal draw, which gets your entire, like, back muscles, where this is just fully your arm, more or less. Oh, but apparently, like, there's a weird... Oh, I'm not even gonna try because I'm gonna fuck it up so badly. There's, like, actually a way to, like, shoot that's, like, sideways that uses all the muscle groups properly. It's just not that. It's not just holding your bow sideways. Congrats again on making 100. A whole new life awaits. I can see it in your eyes that you're ready to thrash, but let's do a little quest refresher first. Cool? Let's start with our camp here. This is your tent. Here you can change your equipment and weapons or organize your items. If you want to bail your current loader, you're free to switch out your gear inside. That over there is the supply box. It's full of useful items that will aid you on during your quest. And everything in there is provided by the guild, so feel free to take and use whatever you want. And that's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river past the ledge. If you get lost, just look for my icon on your map. Okay, here we go. Interesting enough, this one... He just told me these things. Thank you for double checking. View the map at the bottom left, check out the locations of things. Control to zoom in on the map. You can use detail map. Okay, it's good to know. Interestingly enough, though, it appears at the very least that you cannot... Okay, that's good to know. So one thing that used to be interesting. Press F. Oh, I didn't realize I was next to something. What can? Oh, there it is. I was like, what can I harvest? All right, I will. Auto crafting is a very useful thing. Head to the destination. Is down this way. Cool. I don't know if I would have taken falling damage without that, but I'm very glad I have that ability.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
Hey, up here. Alright, let's talk about wire bugs. These bodacious bugs are a must in any hunt. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around to pretty much anywhere you want to go, even on top of this boulder. Give it a shot. I was just doing that, my guy. Oh, Jesus. A variety of actions can be performed using the wire bug. Okay. Wire dash. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so hold on. I actually... I don't actually know how, I feel like I might need to, I may need to, how do I achieve my, okay, there we go.
You can do it.
I think I might need to do some rebinds, because it just told me how to do the wire thing with my weapon, and I could not figure that out. Hey, look at that, you're natural. Let's talk about buddies. Today I brought my Palico and Palamute, Flash and Rumble with me. Those are very bright. They'll be leading you upon this part of the training. First, try mounting Rumble, my Palamute. Palamutes are swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you a slip, hop on your barking buddy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you up the trail. Meet me there. Can't I ride trans rights? Interesting. Okay, the controls are same as normal. Oh, that's good to know. Cool.
Give it a try.
So you can essentially, you can still use items even when you're on a Palamute. That's very useful, actually. Can I? Oh, I can gather items. Honestly, the ability to just, like, quick gather items is so nice. Just because it used to take a second to grab things before. You know, check this yellow spear bird. If you touch one, its pollen will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing, your Petalus. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your Petalus and boosts your stats. Since this little guy is yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, spear birds of other colors will boost other stats. Pretty gnarly. Okay, so it lasts for the entire quests. It seems to be. Okay, so just giving me more basics. That is apparently a really special butterfly that can boost my defense. Okay. So I just go over to you. Oh no, I just run into you, and that's it. Apparently? At least for you. Okay, so I do have to grab the other one.
See.
Okay, so I do have to actually hold down the button to check out bone piles and whatnot. That is good to know. Oh, okay. What am I doing on this one? Just talk to him? Where did he go?
Attention, please.
I'm looking for you. Do I need to get off the friend? Oh, there you are. How did I not see you? It's your armor. You're very well camouflaged. Apparently.
Ready to thrash?
Decided to travel on foot this time. Well, just remember all I gotta do is yes and no. Okay, we've got some monsters nearby. Alright. An explanation of how the, health and... I've already dismounted. Okay, so there's some monsters up this direction. Let's go hunt and see what we find.
Hanging in there.
Aw, tiny ones! Okay. Tiny little friends. Alright. Okay.
Excellent.
How do I do...
It's gonna be easy.
No, that's not it. Me, trying to figure out how to do my combo shots that I used to do last time. I'm a big believer in the idea that Dragon Piercer can solve any problem. And if Dragon Piercer can't, the like the shot of 1,000 dragons or whatever, like shotgun shot, can solve that issue. Okay, so we gotta carve some things from the funky little friends. Unfortunately, you can't, you can't capture the tiny friends. You can capture the big friends. You can't, nope. But you can't capture, like, the tiny friends like this, unfortunately. I wish you could, because then I wouldn't have to hurt them. And because I don't like hurting them. You're a friend. Let's see, also don't know... Oh, you're just... Oh, no, you're actually a thing. Okay, so I just go around, like, randomly picking up stuff. Sure. I believe I'm done carving. Alright. Oh, we can... Okay. Oh, right, we can use fast travel, in fact. Yes, I'm on travel camp. What is the... Okay, so we don't use drakes anymore. Now we just wire up and we just Spider-Man into the sky and then land back at camp. Sure.
Yo, my favorite.
That's no less ridiculous than the wing drakes. Honestly, it just feels like it was. Previously, if you've not played any Monster Hunter games, at least in World, I don't think fast travel was a thing in Tri-U. But at least in World, the fast travel mechanic were wing drakes, which are basically small wyverns that, like, we had trained to carry, like, these little platforms around. So we could just, like, grappling hook up to them, and then just, they would carry us around. Honestly, this doesn't make any more or less sense than that, but I find it funnier just because my thing has such a short range when I actually use it to just move, that the thought that I could just use it, presumably once, is what it looks like at least. Just throw it up into the air once, and just yeet myself back to camp is hilarious. Okay, amazing. Okay, so we can do this quest as many times as we want. Yeah! Cool! Oh, hey, there's another thing. Cool! I didn't know what that was gonna do. Haha! Apparently there's a secret bug right there that... Oh, hey, that's a nifty little stance. Look at me with the silly little, like, beginner starter armor. Yep, I'm gonna take everything. Alright. I've had this guy for a while. Like, I think I had him before the big incident of 5th grade. Well, Liliana, I see Yutsushi's quest was no match for you. Ha, expect nothing less. What you learned today is the very essence of hunting. Wherever the hunt takes you, those lessons will always hold true. Now, Hinoa should have some 1-star quests ready for you. Well, get to it and happy hunting. By the instant of 5th grade, I mean, pretty sure it was 5th grade. There was, like, at some point where, like, my parents were like, alright, you're, like, a big kid now, so, like, we're gonna, you know, put away, like, you know, stuffed animals and, like, blankets and stuff. Like, you know, special blankets and stuff. And we've already gone ahead and put away, like, X, Y, and Z blankets that you have, and also, like, all your stuffed animals. I had a meltdown. As you might expect from, you know, anyone who knows me. And I think Sniffer was one of those who I had back then. Growlithe, I didn't get till college. I believe I got her from a now ex of mine. But I love her so much. She's a very small, fragile little stuffed tiger. Fail to take your means of protection seriously, and you won't last long out in the field. You can imagine why. Improve your armor by upgrading it here in my smithy. Make sure to bring the needed armor spheres with you. I'll start you off with a few as a beginner's gift. Use them to upgrade your gear. Cool. What do you have? I know you said you rotate out. Do you have any? No, okay. I just always want to check in case he has, like, pre-built tools, because that would be phenomenal.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. I'm aware how quests work. Quest counter. As you complete quests from the village and gathering hunt, the Hunter's Guild will permit you to take on more and more quests. A quest's difficulty is indicated by the star icons. The more stars, the harder it is. Upon completing a certain number of key quests, which are carefully selected by the Hunter's Guild, you'll be eligible to take on very important urgent quests. Completing urgent quests will unlock the next quest level. You'll find that some villagers have special requests or specific quests that like you to complete, so talk to anyone with the yellow speech bubble above their head. Anything they ask of you will be listed as a quest at the village or Gathering Hub's Quest Center counter. These are special quests in which you can learn hunting fundamentals and techniques such as wyvern riding. Okay. Village quests, training quests. Have I completed any of these? No. Okay, cool. Village quests. These are quests where you are free to explore without a time limit. Fainting will cause you to fail them, so they're great opportunities to gather materials. Okay. Interesting, okay. As time passes during an expedition tour, small monster outbreaks and surges in resources such as honey may occur. Okay, cool. That's pretty nifty. An expansion upon the the exploration things from last time. Roly-poly lanterns. Fungal frustrations. Help with maintenance. Okay. So let's start with the simple one and the interesting one. The monster slaying quest. Also, if I recall correctly, let me go talk to the person over here. Oh, can I actually... Wait, can I not... Is it not actually a thing where I can just... where you can order food, or is it that you have to go, like, over here to do so? Ah, here it is. Because, like, it's kind of a big thing in Monster Hunter, or at least it has been, that, like... order Bunny Dango at the tea shop to gain extra health and stamina, and even activate Dango skills if you're lucky. Okay, cool. So essentially, a really big part of Monster Hunter is as you like get further and further and further, you will get more ingredients that you can use, and then the more ingredients that you have, the better food you can buy, and the food that you order before you go out on a mission. Select. Oh, that's so Oh, that's so many options. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. But, like, they give you boosts and, like, buffs to your stats. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the ones with the highest chance of activating, honestly. So it looks like these three. Do they all have the same... oh, no, they don't. Okay. Interesting. Huh. But yeah, and you know, they give you boosts like your health and your stamina as well. What's the cooking animation? In Monster Hunter World, it's very cute. Aww. That's very cute. Aww. That's why. Oh, I understand why they're called bunnies now. Well, that's just adorable. Iconic. Aww. Okay. So I have eaten. This now does make sense as to why there was not an option to eat at camp. Because I don't not in Try, but at least in World there was an option to where. Okay. Oh, I see. Cool. Just the basic. Whenever you first go to a map, you're not going to know where the fuck you are. Okay, you did funky things. Great wire bug. So, like, is that great wire bug the explanation as to, like, why we're able to just perform a wire dash while facing a wall to initiate a wall run using... Interesting. Okay. No! Hey, I was still trying to go up that. Okay, so you can actually just run up it. You don't have to use the wire dash. That's good to know. Am I like... Oh, wait, am I on a giant stone dog? I think I am. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, can I... Okay, no, I can't. Drats. Sometimes, like, the NVIDIA, like... sometimes the screenshot thing will let you... Let's see. Isn't there one where you can, like... Oh, no. Oh, I can adjust position, but I have to, like, use... That's odd. Interesting. I'll mess with that later. I'm pretty sure this is a giant stone dog. That or it just looks like it. Okay. Woohoo! Oh, that's nifty. Oh, anyway. God. How do y'all put up with my intense ADHD whenever I annoy myself? Anyway, in World, there was like a thing where like every campsite had basically a tiny little part of the camp where... What is flying from behind me? Oh, wait, I just realized I don't have a secondary fire. Interesting. Or if I do, I just haven't figured out how to use it yet.
The perks of the job.
Oh, I should actually look into that. Because the secondary fire is very important for the bow survival, actually. So, again, for anyone who, like, hasn't played... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. For anyone who hasn't played Monster Hunter... No, that's not it. Nope, that's also not it. Oh, I see. That's also not... Okay, so that still was not the move. No. Still no. No, not what I'm looking for. You have a little knife! You're so precious! Oh, precious boy! Oh, I love you! Oh, you're so good! I love this game. I have a dog who has a knife. Who I can ride into combat. And he protects me. Ugh. This game
Making progress.
is wonderful. I don't know what... Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, my pupper sounded less than happy about something. At least I thought I heard a growl. Okay, I should focus and not get distracted on resource things. I am gonna go check my settings real quick though, because a very important thing is that for the bow, one of like the things TM that you can do is basically like, so obviously you see me shooting like individual arrows. There's another one that lets you shoot like a burst of arrows, but they're like, it's a shorter range attack than normal. And I'm trying to figure out what the, essentially it's like, as I mentioned, it's like a shotgun type thing, where you shoot at like a burst of 3 arrows. And then if you do it multiple times, then you can multi-button attack. That is so many things. Also, not... Oh, these are the equivalents of... Interesting, okay. But, special weapon attack... Weapon, wire... Okay, so reload... Honestly, this one could be... Because that one isn't a quick thing. Special weapon attack... Or special attack weapon... Oh, that doesn't qualify as a button to you? Interesting. A draw weapon, normal shot... Okay, I guess we'll try these. Well, also... Okay, I guess we'll try these and see if these work. And also see if those do what I wanted them to. It could be that they just don't have... well, I think? Maybe. Interesting? There's that, and then... Okay, that's what I thought. That's just putting on the coating. But that doesn't... Wait! You throw knives whenever I shoot things! Trans rights, I love you so much. This is so amazing. I love my little buddy so much! He's so good! Do you see my little buddy? Do you see him throwing knives whenever I shoot at things? Did you see him? I love him. Okay, but here's what we're really here for. We're here to see me fighting monsters. That's what this game is about. I want to get to like at least the point where I get to like big monster hunts, because that's the fun part of the game, is fighting really, really big fucking monsters. Like...
This is gonna be easy.
Okay, so if I shoot... Okay. I am gonna spend, between episodes, what are you? Oh, you're one of the beetles, okay. Fun fact, with the beetles, let's see, actually, what do you do? Huh. I'll inspect that in a second.
Perks of the job.
But at least in World, I don't know when this was first introduced, but at least in World there was a thing. Oh, that's just a snow beetle. Interesting. Okay, but in World there are like different types of beetles that you can like come across. Beetles, toads, various types of creatures that whenever you fight them,
Making progress.
or whenever you hit them rather, they like they have a big effect on the area. So like for example, there are yellow ones that would do like paralysis clouds, there are blue ones that would do sleep clouds, etc. And they could be very useful for luring monsters into, because if there was like a big monster that was giving you trouble in terms of like getting it to stay still, what you could do would be let's see if I can... Okay, cool. You could lure them next to, like, a yellow toad or whatever. Hit the toad with a ranged attack. Oh, you're not the buddy I was looking for. Sorry to, kill you. I thought you were something else. I thought you were a Jogress. Oh, you're not
This
dead.
is gonna be easy.
Fascinating.
Perks of the job.
Bullfango. Okay, well, we don't need to kill the other one, so let's just go... Because we're looking for Jogress, we're not looking for the other ones. Okay. I'm really hoping that either in this quest, or the one after it, we'll get to the large version of these
Making
buddies.
progress.
Because there's a couple of these buddies, like, so, oftentimes,
Mine
at least
now.
this seems to be the pattern. Not always. But there are a lot of times where you'll find, like, Jogress, but then there'll be, like, a bigger version. And at least in the world, the kind of pattern was, there would be, like, oh, hey, there's, like, okay, cool, here we have the Jogress. Then we also have the greater Jogress. The next area would have, oh, what were they called? I don't remember. But they'd have, like, a different, similar type thing where it'd be like, here's another low-level creature, and there's also this larger, more difficult-to-fight version of the same creature. Okay, so bow dancing does work the same, which means I'm going to be bad at it, but that's fine. Alright, Jogress.
All done.
Okay. It is very convenient, admittedly, because once you have completed the thing, it will, like, just... very triumphant, just, haha, going back to camp now. It's very useful. So you don't have to manually go all the way back to camp. Not that that would even take that long, but still. Okay. This episode, I do apologize, because it might be a bit long. But, like I said, I want to get to the point where I can just kind of play this game, just, like, dig around on my own without... But, like, the thing is... I do think these games are fun, and... Actually, hold on a second.
That's one.
Yeah, no, these games are interesting. I was suddenly, like, debating on if they have, like, enough of a story to, like, really justify them. But I think they do. It's very funny and kind of, like, anime-ish, but it is always very entertaining. I mean, I wouldn't say they're, like, the pinnacle of video game story writing, but they're good. That's really cute. Also, maybe more importantly, I can fight with it. Like, I can have a dog that helps me fight. Amazing. I love that my buddy's name is just trans rights. It makes me very happy. Video title: The Fighting with Trans Rights. You've got something for me, do you? Good to see you. There's something I'd like to tell you. On top of your normal monster hunting, if you ever hear of any of the villagers having trouble... Okay, yeah. I feel like... Didn't we just... I feel like this was just discussed a second ago. I will say, stuff like the requests and, like, the side quests, those I will just do in my own time, because... Oh, sword with a great wire bug. That's a side quest, actually. Just because they are, you know, they're very simple things, not very engaging or entertaining to watch. I mean, I'll be honest. Some of the side quests aren't always that engaging to perform either. Okay. This is just explaining the quest things. I don't want to do quest boards. Cool. Oh, hey, cool. So I just automatically confirm these things. Or, cool. Good to know. Subquests. Bones. We just... Oh, interesting. A tour of the ruins. Huh. Well, that's interesting and cute. Stars. Oh. Ooh. I don't think Baggy were in World. That's kind of a nice, oh. This is gonna be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, some of you are so familiar. Oh, this is so funky. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But I don't think some of these creatures were in World. Like, I know an Azeros wasn't. And I'm pretty sure Roggy and Baggy weren't. You're new. Oh, let's see. Also, I'm not seeing... I am a little confused, because I thought that... Oh, I understand now, actually. Okay. So, the village... Okay, so the hub and the village have two different quest trackers. The quests... Okay, and the village quests are meant for solo. The hub quests are designed for group play. Okay.
Serve yourself.
I'm gonna pause this for a second because I'm gonna go experiment with some things and figure out the controls of my bow. Then I'm gonna do something very, very dumb, and without having any upgrades of anything, I'm gonna go try to fight a creature that gave me trouble back in Monster Hunter Try You. So I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. I think I figured things out enough, or at the very least, I figured them out enough to, know how to fight. I think they removed the shotgun method of firing. I'm gonna check once I'm done recording this, in case I'm incorrect. But, but I looked around, I couldn't find anything that was like, oh yeah, like, you do this for, like I found things for, like, special attacks and, like, other things, but I didn't find one that was, like, well, and also with experimenting, I didn't find anything that, like, did the attack I was looking for. So, I'm just going to do this. But I did, at the very least, learn how to do Dragon Piercer, and that's maybe the most important part. Also, is there a place that I can get food in here? There is. Cool. Wait. Canteen is over here. Okay. I meant to look at... Okay, is there a, like, method that shows me exactly... Like, is there a thing that shows me how much my stamina and whatnot's gonna be increased by? It doesn't look like there is, so I'm just gonna go for it. It's so cute. The chef NPC in World was like this very soft, like, Palico grandmotherly figure, and she was the cutest thing. Alright, depart on quest. Okay, so, back in Try You, whenever I first got into this game, my entire friend group, well, I think it was our entire friend. Anyway, the point being, oh, I didn't bring traps. Heck, wait, I haven't even been taught how to trap things yet. Hold on. I have maybe made mistakes, but that's fine. Also, RIP, this really was designed to be done by a group, not by one person. Is that going to stop me? No. But, in Azuros, or Arzuros, yeah, Arzuros, is a, like, it's a very, like, bear-shaped creature. It's very shaped, though, and they're very cool, and I like them. Ooh, what was that? Stamina use down. Oh, hell yeah. But their, like, armored front paws are, or they're, like, their front paws are armored, and very good at deflecting things. And I think either we were dumb and didn't know how to play the game well, which is an option, very possible, or they didn't have like bows yet. But whenever like a friend who got me into it. Are you just creatures? Okay, you're apparently just little creatures. But we struggle to fight this thing just because of its, like, armored body parts. And so, like, said friend actually kind of, like, gave up on the game until the rest of us got interest in it. 'Cause I think, if I remember right, friend was like, oh, yeah, I have the game, but I kind of got stuck and just kind of gave up on it. But then, like, we all got into it, and so helped them out. But I'm just that was also a 3DS game, and 3DS games are kind of hard. At least they can be. I know I certainly never beat certain hunts on Try You just because they were so difficult. The Stygian whatchamacallit, the Stygian dog friend. What's their name? The Thunder Dogs. The ones that, like, oh, you look pretty. What are you? An Antidobra. A snake that shoots a poison antidote can be used to cure and prevent poison. Well, that's sure a thing. I don't know if fall damage is actually a thing. Great wire bugs. Great wire bugs are in a dimming light form that will carry you over great distances in a set direction. Each locale has a number of jewel lilies where you can place great wire bugs that you've received in the village. Interesting. Okay. So there will be, like, certain points that you either can use them at... Oh, this place. But you have to have them in your inventory. At least for some of them. Yoink! Said yoink. Also, most importantly, I figured out how to do Dragon Piercer. Which is a very big all-or-nothing type attack. Oh, no. I have more important things to do right now. And that would be so boring to watch on a Let's Play. Oh, hey, look! It's one of the frog friends. This one's a poison toad. But yeah, those things are very useful on hunts because you can use them as traps for, like, monsters and things. Where did Sending Sprigs? Oh, interesting. Okay. So apparently you can cut these down? And there might be things inside. Cool. Okay. Also, I realize I've not found the Arzuros yet. That's because I don't know where it is. I haven't found one yet. So I can't just track it immediately. And at least seemingly, it seems like this one doesn't have any sort of, like, tracker system. Is that a...
Here it comes!
Yeah, that's a great Roggy. I don't actually want to fight that right now. Alright, let's go, let's run. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, that's just because there is a larger monster. I know how that works. Thank you for letting me, thank you for updating me, but also don't scare me like that. I thought suddenly I thought I had stumbled into the area, honestly. Honestly, one thing I'm curious about is so one fun thing about World is that it was possible in World for large monsters to fight each other. And they're called Turf Wars. And it was really cool because, like, especially like in the later game, whenever you get really massive creatures, it can be really fun to, like, watch two Tyrannosaurus Rex looking things just go at each other. And, like, it's not like, oh, they, like, hit each other with their tails, or they flail their arms at, like, you will get some of these massive creatures, like picking another one up by the throat and throwing them, or like jumping on them and like, clawing at them. They were involved animations, and it was gorgeous. There you are! Hi, buddy. It's been a while.
You're going down.
So... Oh, hey! Get monsters in a mountable state by attacking them with enough wirebug, jumping attacks, or silkbind moves, letting them fight each other or using certain endemic life. Approach a monster in the state and land a blow or sheath your weapon and press F to start wyvern riding. Wirebug, jumping attacks, and silkbind moves inflicts damage that can put monsters into a mountable state and is therefore displayed as special damage. Okay. Okay.
Wyvern ride time.
This is a thing. Wyvern riding is a state in which you can control a monster bound in iron silk. Hold Q and press WASD to move. Attack with right and left mouse click. Evade with space. While press C to dismount and launch the monster forward. If you launch the monster, you mount it onto another. Attacking other monsters while okay fills the wyvern gauge. Interesting. Oh, that's funky. Okay, so this is like a more convoluted version of the whole, hey, I'm gonna hop on a monster and run it into a wall that was introduced in World.
Let's go for a ride.
Phenomenal. So, amazing. So this thing can like attack this thing. This is a very slow, heavy hitting thing, I must admit. Okay, how can I... Okay, once your wyvern riding gauge is full... Okay, so I have to press both at once. Okay.
Time to threat.
Oh, it's already dead. Okay, well, Oh wait, no you're not. Are you? I cannot tell.
Learned your lesson?
Hi!
Get after it.
Take this!
Oh, I can't even...
This is the end!
I mean,
That's what
I'm
I
not
told
after
you.
you, but I'm not opposed... Oh, are you gonna go after the other thing? Okay, also, do I have what I need to build a trap? Crafting list. Please tell me I've been taught how... Like, please tell me I just know how to build traps. I need to make a net, and for that I need ivy. I have none of that. Or thunderbugs. I have neither of those things. I will go ahead and turn on auto-crafting. For both of those things, though. Okay. I don't need to fight you, so I'm not going to. Oh, okay. We are tracking the Arzuros, though. It looks like the way that this one is doing it is that you can just find where the creatures are on the map without needing to, like, track them or anything funky. So that's good, because that was one thing that was kind of... Oh, wait, what are you? Oh, you're a wirebug.
Here it comes!
Are you just kind of ignore us? Or... Okay, so let's see how this goes. Also, I will say, I think I did choose a Palico type that is supposed to, at least supposedly, places traps for me, which will make this easier. Phenomenally easier. Dodge? Okay.
Pay attention to your stamina.
I know. Don't tell me about how to do my job. Okay, maybe tell me a little bit how to do my job. Look, just because I've never hunted any other large monster, and I'm intentionally starting with one that gave me trouble in a previous game, oh, void, doesn't mean that you should tell me how to do what I'm doing. I don't know where your breakpoints are. That's maybe a problem. Oh, come on, move. Or not. Am I maybe forgetting how to move? Possibly. Okay, is it... Okay, spacebar at any time is dodge. However, it might help if I have more stamina. And you can, so a lot of items you can store with you if you get them out of the ammo box. However, the little things with the little star next to them on the item menu are not among them. Also, I really hope that there's a way I can make my health bars kind of just go down, because having them just always there, not super helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and put on a coating. Trans rights? What was that? I think my dog just like pulled out a spell. It looked like my dog just cast a spell on itself or something? I'm a bit confused. Oh, Void, let's go. Woohoo! Ooh! Ow, that's fine.
This one's gonna hit hard.
Oh, okay, so okay, stunned. It's fine. Honestly, this is okay, so I think part of what's different about this fight
I'm going after it.
is that previously, like, it wasn't an always thing, but in Try, it was very common for, like, the Arzuros is, like, just default. Are you running? Oh no, you're hunting smaller creatures to heal yourself. That's very cool and immersive, but also, I'm sorry I have to kill you.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Now's your chance.
I meant to, but I kind of fucked up and forgot to hold the aim. I'm probably gonna change the aim to a toggle, because that is more my speed. I prefer toggles to hold. No. Aha! I staggered you. Okay, so your arms are still one of your breakpoints. That does make sense given that they're armor. And you know, it's kind of a very big thing for you to be able to break monster armor. Is that Ivy or is that Healing Herb? Because if that's Ivy, that would be really convenient. Nope, that's Herb. This is not Resident Evil. I don't need just copious amounts of that there herb. Alright.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay, I might turn down. I forgot that they do that.
This is the
I
end.
might turn down how frequently there are things from the player character.
I'll smash your
Oh shit. I realized just now that I forgot to change my volume settings. So apologies if all of this is just very, very loud.
This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt! God, I love Dragon Piercer so much. Am I aware that it is not always necessarily the most effective attack? Yes. But, is it still my favorite? And what I'm gonna use the most? Yes.
I'm bringing the.
Oh, shoot. I will say, I haven't quite figured out how to do, like, the fancy attacks. Like, there's some way that you can use your stuff to, like, like, for example, as far as the, like, how to coat your weapon in the, like, the special, like, steel silk to get it to do things. Oh. I've not quite figured that out. Let's see. Oh, was it 9 that I bound it to? No? Okay. Are you okay, buddy? Oh, you're healing. Okay.
You ain't getting away!
No, no, you're not. Come on, trans rights. Let's go! Did you jump down the waterfall? Ah, oh, drats. I was hoping maybe that would be Ivy. Poison or otherwise. I just really like Ivy. Oh, there's just material just laying around here. Cool. I'm not gonna complain. Wait, are you? You're attacking each other again.
I'm bringing the pain.
I will say, the not needing to like research, not needing to research monsters anymore is a very welcome addition. I'm gonna be honest, because it was a nifty little thing to like research monsters, like large creatures in Monster Hunter World, but it didn't. It felt like it made it more difficult to find monsters, honestly, rather than easier to find monsters. Okay, I activated the Punisher move. Okay, so that's the Punisher move, is like sweeping your claws and whatnot. That's cool.
Bye-bye. This is gonna hurt.
Can I hit both of you? I probably can. Haha! I did hit both of you! Which isn't necessarily actually the best thing in the world, given that I don't know if I actually benefit from both of you being pissed at me at once. Oh. Okay. I will say, one thing that's a bit weird is that they did change some of the controls and, like, the, I guess, options for controls? So there's some things that feel a bit clunkier, but I think are okay. I just need to get used to them. For example, instead of, you control, like, your items and things differently than you did before. Okay, so we do something to go this way. Wonderful. So, you know, I had to do a bit of fiddling to get my, items to be a familiar setup. Because as it is defaulted with this game, they do not function the same at all. And it was, I don't want to say confusing, it was just weird. Okay. I will say, I think not having to use melee is helping. Because I couldn't tell you what was wrong with using a bow in Tri-U, or at least what was wrong with using a bow to me. But I wasn't about it. I don't know why. I mainly use dual swords. Oh, Void. I do that embarrassingly frequently where I'll forget to aim and then launch my attack in the wrong direction. Well, at least I got it off before it knocked me into the air. Also, I'm curious as to why. Oh no, I'm stunned. If one of y'all could come bump into me so I get unstunned, that would be wonderful. Though it looks like my doggo's gonna do some special moves, I think, if I'm understanding. Yeah. Okay, so also I do like how in the dark my eyeliner makes it look like my eyes are glowing red. That's fun. Oh, shoot! Come on now. Oh, Void. Ooh. Oh, come on now. We can do better than this. Thank you. Thank you, Growlithe. Mwah. Okay, I'm not yet seeing... I'm not seeing any indicators on the map that it's close to dying just yet. That is a thing. I think it was introduced in World based on comments. But essentially, starting in World, or at least in World, there was a thing where essentially once a monster got close to dead, their little map icon would start showing a little skull flashing, which was very useful. I wonder if there's an action for me to, like, ask my Calico to, like...
I'm going after it!
Let's see. No? Okay. I'm going to get a better feel for this once we're done here. But for now, I'm a little bit confused. I am also realizing that I didn't rebind how to pull up the action bar, because the action bar didn't seem like it had a lot of uses. Like, it had uses. It didn't seem like they had many functional uses for, like, combat and things. So it wasn't really my priority for putting it up there. Oh, come on. Come on, Big Bear.
Are you ready?
Ooh, that was a slide. Oh no, trans rights. Hey, who are you, J.K. Rowling? You just hurt trans rights.
This is the end!
Yeah, that's always fun. One thing you can do, I don't want to say necessarily often,
Perfect
but one thing that is very
job. You're
doable is,
going
like, if a creature's charging at you, it's often a thing where if you're fast and careful,
This is gonna hurt!
you can basically interrupt their charge if you attack them.
This is the end!
And it can be very useful for knocking down big creatures. Come on, fella. I will say, one thing that is a bit... not sad. One thing I'm missing from World is there was an option where you could... I don't know what it was called ever, actually, but there was a thing where you could... oh, come on. There was a move where, so, in World, there were two firing modes for the bow. There was this mode, which is still here,
I'll smash you!
and then there was, like, the shotgun one. If you did the shotgun one multiple times in a row, it would do a thing where you would, like...
This is
I don't know what the logic of it is, or, like, the lore of it, but essentially you would then shoot a special type of arrow that would, like, shoot up into the air, and then it would just rain down, like, little sharp bits that was really great for, like, breaking monster parts. Okay, let's see. Come on. You can die to me, big fella. It's fine. I'm realizing this is absolutely my fault for doing this, which, right out the gate, when this is designed for, you know, multiple players who are... Oh! Can you help me? Oh, hi! Oh, okay.
Getting away!
I mean, do I have anything for crafting? Like, tranquilizers? Let's see. Trank bomb. Sleep herb and perish room. I have none of those. So that's fun. Oh, hi! girlfriend. I don't know what your shtick is, but hi. Okay, so no capturing this mission, apparently. Ooh, what are you? Trap bugs. Are you, like, actually... Oh, what are you? You're a... Oh, flashbug. You're useful, actually. Let's see. I don't know how... Do I just use you like a normal item? Oh, yeah, because we don't have a slinger like we did in World.
You're going
Let's see. If there's a way that I could, like, make my person say things less, that would be so ideal. Jaldris, there are bigger things going on right now than you. That is always kind of one of the funnier parts about this game, is like the smaller creatures deciding to get involved whenever there's like a thing much larger than them, like already pissed off and fighting. Like, oh yes. There's this thing that outclasses me by several hundred pounds. Let me get between it and the thing that pissed it off. That makes so much sense. That said, animals don't necessarily operate on logic. But I feel like animals have like enough of a support instinct where they would be like, actually, hold on, maybe I don't want to get involved right this second. Oh, move, come on.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm used to my aiming button being the... This is my fault also. I will admit. This, my fault. But the button that I'm currently using to aim, I'm used to being a different button. And I'm used to the button that I have bound Dragon Piercer to. I'm used to that one being the aiming button with World. I am curious if my little Palico will just put a trap down by itself? Or what it's gonna do. Because if it could put like a trap and Tranks down by itself, that would be phenomenal. Okay. Ooh, come on now.
Are you ready?
I forget. I think I told my Palico to help with traps. I actually don't recall. That's fine. It's fine. Come on. I have Trans Rights and Growlithe next to me. I can't lose this fight. You're going down! You've said that 5 bajillion times, love.
Take this.
Do I, like, keep letting it heal accidentally? Aw, that was so close. I wonder if I can turn off, like, the button prompts like that, like, whenever I, like, get on my dog, if I can turn it off whenever it shows me that. Just because I really don't need it to show me that every single time.
Here it comes!
Oh, oops. I have fucked up. Okay, there we go.
Get ready!
Oh, man, I almost feel a little bad, because clearly this thing, I could just capture it. Alas, I did not properly come into this prepared. This is my mistake. I do apologize. Because I am going to make you pay for my mistake. Ooh, that was a good hit. Smile!
This is the end!
Smile again, take 2.
Are you
It's such a nice, it feels good. There we go! Haha! Hey, that's my line. Don't you be mocking me. I am honestly surprised that worked.
The perks of the job.
Like, I guess I'm not surprised isn't quite the right word. I was expecting things to go worse. I was expecting to have much more difficulty. And potentially have my ass handed to me entirely. Rather than just partially. Also, what are you? Because you're a funky looking friend. I'm not... Oh, you're like a scorpion thing. You're like a stinger. You're fancy looking. I like you. I think you'd make a nice coat. That's a statement. I hate that thing. That is atrocious. No bug should grow to be that large. I am aware there are real-life bugs that grow that large. They should not be allowed to. Bugs, I hate them. Me sees a bug. This? Thanks. I hate it. Cool. I did get some funky little things, though. I'm very happy that that worked out well, actually, because... Gosh, was that honestly had no right to go as well as it did. But I'm not going to complain. Request can be reported back in on. Okay. So it does look like... So it does look like there are... Yeah, and also, you know, there's that wasn't one of the more important ones, which is fine. But, so it does look interesting, like there are going to be, you know, it's going to be a thing where it's, you have to complete so many quests before you can, like, before the story progresses. And then it will actually, like, roll on and roll into the next thing, which is interesting. And that does mean that this might be a little bit more flexible in how I do things, simply because if that is how it's going to be always, then it might be a very simple thing of me doing, like, you know, for example, I have one more to go here, and then I'll be able to do, you know, move on with the next bit. So it might be a thing where, you know, where I'll do all of them, then I'll do the last quest on camera so that you all can see what it is, depending on what the creatures are. If there's like creatures that like I really like and really want to show off their fights, then I'll still do those. But for other ones, you know, like these, which are just, you know, find and deliver items, those are boring. Those are just flat. Those quests are always very boring to watch. So, or you know, deal with. So that said, I am going to go ahead and get one of these done, so that we can see what's next, because I'm curious, and I'm also curious if they're going to teach me how to do more things. So, let us see this. Okay, cool. So this quest didn't take a super long time. It wasn't super entertaining, as I suspected. Also didn't help that I apparently just took the most difficult route to find things. But it was, you know, go find some mushrooms. And the mushrooms that I needed were, like, on top of cliffs and things. There might have been other patches that were easier to find, but the ones I chose to, they looked like they were the closest, ended up being on top of small mountains. So, that was fun. But now, we should head back to the main area, and then there should be some sort of new development, unsure of what specifically. Hi, Liliana. Yomogi over in the tea shop. He's been looking for you. She seems upset over something. Go and check on her, would you? Okay. Yomogi the chef. I fucked up a pronoun somewhere there. Worst news ever. Really now. Liliana, have you heard? Have you heard the terrible news? This is a real emergency. Ow. I bit my tongue. Ow. Alright, the news. A great Izuchi is tearing up the shrine ruins. It's absolute carnage. Okay, slight exaggeration, but there really is a great Izuchi, and it's parked its stupid monster butt right on our main trade route. Please, you gotta get rid of it. If you don't, my supply of dango ingredients won't get delivered. Please? Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Oh, okay. Hunting that great Izuchi is now an urgent quest you can accept from Hinoa. Cool. Okay, so it's just that, you know... Aww. You're so cute!
Dango are a taste of heaven.
Okay. Oh, just more of like, hey, you need to do this now, because this is blocking the route to, like, my favorite snack. Very, like, tutorial level things. Okay, okay, cool. Izuchi, the Great Pain. Okay. Let's see how well this goes. Because I don't have materials for, like, making new weapons. Do. Wait, so I can't.
Hey.
Okay, so I can't buy weapons yet.
How are you doing?
Oh, okay, no, here we go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's useful to know. So there's a wish list thing, so, like, if you have equipment that you want to make, but you don't have the materials for it yet, then you can, like, mark it for something that you want to make. And then once you have the things needed, once you have the things that you need to make it, it'll, like, you know, notify you, be like, hey, you have the things needed to make the thing now. I mean, I have iron ore. I'm guessing I don't have the things to make that one.
Makes waste. Take all the time you need.
That sounds vaguely like Mercer. Sir, are you voiced by a particular Matthew Mercer? Chance? I'm guessing these are all I have currently unlocked. Slash that I can find the materials for. Arzuros. I'm guessing these are the other ones that, like, I could find if I defeated the current monsters. But I don't have anything that's, like, a great upgrade in attack. So I don't think I'm gonna mess with anything right now.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
It's a great question, honestly. Forge armor. Let's see. Do I have enough to make... Actually, I think I do have enough to make at least some of these. Let's see. Okay, but I am going to...
Literally take hours.
I don't actually know what...
Are you foraging or upgrading?
Yeah. Oh, I have some high rank armor? What? Cool. I did go and, like, address the DLC, and apparently one of those things was some high rank armor. So actually, manage equipment, change equipment. Oh, I completely didn't notice the fact that I had high ranking armor. Cool. That makes that slightly easier.
See you later.
Or at least it should make me a bit more survivable. Okay, let's go have some dango, and then let's go check out this hunt. What's a motley mix? Okay, so the motley mix... Oh, so this is like whenever... Okay. So this is basically I can turn, like, raw ingredients into, like, usable items. Oh, okay, and you can set a usual if there's something that you like a lot. I think these are all the same. So let's see. We like that. I don't need that. That's useful. Yeah, this seems good. I'm looking forward to whenever I actually have, like, ingredients that will do better things.
Back to work.
Also, presumably at one point, there will be a situation where, like, the... Do I have any better weapons, actually? That's an important thing to check. Okay, no, I only have these 2 bows. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, are there? Interesting. It at least would appear like there isn't any sort of... I guess I can't save right now. That's fine. It looks like there aren't any decorations in this game. Or if so, I just haven't unlocked them yet, I suppose.
First comes the Vanguard, unstoppable tank.
Those are very stoppable looking.
Second, attacking the flank.
Oh.
Finally, the General, the highest in rank.
Funky.
Blades, swift as a gale. They cut to the bone and kill without fail.
Oh! Okay! Well, that's...
This'll be easy.
Haha! Huh. So that's interesting. Huh. Does that mean, like, all of, like, are all of the big important quests gonna have funky little cutscenes with, like, interesting narration? Because it certainly sounds cool as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that doesn't sound cool. I'm also not gonna pretend, like, lie and say that, like, I'm not just enthralled by that intro. Especially just for, like... This is a very low-level creature we're going after. In the grand scheme of things, at the very least. Like... You know, these are beginner creatures. This is nowhere near something as, like, a Rathalos or a, Zinogre. Oh, that's what it was. Stygian Zinogre. That's, that was the creature I could never beat on Triu. Zinogre, for those of you unfamiliar, are really big dogs that can, like, enshroud themselves in lightning. And a Stygian Zinogre does the same thing, except for it can, like... It can do it, with, like... dragon energy. Instead of just... I wonder, can I actually get... Yeah, what if I,
Are you ready?
What if I just shot at you from up here? What would you do then, huh?
Get ready.
Did my little buddies already knock you on the ground? Or is that just me shooting at you? Oh, you probably have some sort of spit attack, don't you? That's also fair. I'm not surprised. This is, honestly, from, like, game design perspective, the proper response. It should run away, because it was not going to, you know, do well. I was just curious if it would be like, oh no, I can totally get you. Because, you know, sometimes games let you get away with stuff like that. Okay, so, I mean, also, if your whole strategy relies counting on, like, your little dudes, I can't just take them out. That is not really much of a struggle.
Here it comes.
Okay, you do have some sort of spit attack. It's also... I have a slight question. Just because... So... I just now, like, kind of connecting some dots.
Here it comes.
In Monster Hunter World...
This one's gonna hit hard.
Ooh. fun, funky. We like to see it.
Are you ready?
But the spread shot was called, like, power shot. And I do have something called, like, power shot. It's just, it doesn't manifest quite the same way. But I still haven't seen anything that lets me do the funny little barrel of shards. Which, honestly, is kind of okay. It is something I'm used to using, but, like, it never really made sense a whole lot. I mean, sure, this is a thing where there's, like, all these magical creatures, or, like, pseudo-magical creatures.
I'll smash it.
But it would, like...
Be careful!
Oh, so you actually give me callouts whenever something's doing a very big attack. Well, that's nifty of you. Okay, so this is one of those instances where we're gonna want to focus on that tail. Just because, like, it wasn't like, you know, the silly little bucket of shards attack, it wasn't one that was like, oh, you know, it didn't make a lot of sense because it wasn't just like a, like, oh, there's just like a single burst of metal fragments. It was like, it would rain down metal fragments for a couple seconds. Just as if they're like a continuous stream of them. And while useful and cool, it didn't make the most sense in the world. I don't know if like there's actual like lore explaining it, like if it's a, yes, the bit crafted from, you know, this specific part that generates wind of like this specific creature. I don't know, something like that, but it definitely was useful. It was very, honestly, it was very good for breaking monster parts. Because as you've seen here and also in the Azeroth fight, whenever you like fight a monster, if you focus your fire or focus your attacks on certain parts of the creatures, then they will, they'll break, which is good for a number of reasons. One of which being that, oftentimes there'll be parts that will, like, break off that you can collect for making more gear. It's also good because if there are things that break off, what you can do is rock lizard. Huh, nifty. Not always, but often, if you break something off, it will also... Aww! Oh, that is the best! Oh, that is the best! Aww! Oh, I love that so much. Oh, I love that so much. It will mess up the creature's attacks. So, for example, I killed it too quickly, but I'm pretty sure that once I broke that thing's tail, it wouldn't use its tail attacks as much because its tail is broken. Or like, you know, for the Arzuros, I don't think it could use its front arms as armor anymore once I broke the shells. So it's useful. It's very good. Can't say I've seen anyone put more enthusiasm into hunting a Grey Zuchi. I knew you had real talent, but you're putting all those other hunters to shame. You could even be, ha, look at me here rambling on like the old fool I am. Pretend you heard nothing, okay? Anyway, now that you handled the urgent request, anyway, has 2-star quest ready to roll. Why don't you go check him out? Okay, cool. But yeah, this is Monster Hunter,
It's a good day for a hunt.
And now as a reward for the Defender of the Dango, you can take on 2-star quests. You're on your way to the top, but not out of the woods yet. More dangerous threats await, so make sure to prepare well. Level 2 quests. Oh hey, look! It's the thing that I just fought and took a while. A case of the creepy crawlies. Let's see, do they have, like, what the rewards are on any of these? Interesting. Because there's reward money. Funky. Because so there'll often be, like, quests like these that kind of have, like, they seem like meaningless side quests, but once you do them, they unlock, like, really cool items for you to use. At least, it can be the case. But we'll find out. But for now, this is a good game that I feel like it's pretty decent for, like, streaming. So I might make it a thing where, like, I stream this game more than I, like, do just normal Let's Plays for it? Uncertain. But I really wanted to play this game and at least get this ball rolling on the channel. So I hope y'all are having enjoyed this. I know I definitely did. Probably gonna actually cut down a few bits. Just because I know there were some parts where, like, I wasn't probably the most engaging in all the Arzuros fight, but I did have a good time with it. I believe that is going to be everything for now. So, in the meantime, until I see you next, please do not forget to be kind to yourselves. If you'd like to help support the channel, there's links down in the description below that can help you do that, like subscribing to the Ko-fi, or going and requesting and commissioning me to translate your name. Very fun, very good ways to spend money. And until next time, please... Wait, anyway. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm having a time. Having a fun time with this. Otherwise having a time. Thank you all so much. Please do not forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it's time for some very important things. I'm eternally grateful for all my supporters over on Ko-fi. Darius, Sarah Senpai, Sapphic Seraph, Kylie Coven, and Space. If you'd like to help support the channel, join the ranks by following the Ko-fi link in the description below. There, you can choose a variety of either one-time donations or subscriptions, which will get you the following benefits. Adding games to my list of things to play. Getting to choose cosplays for me to make Let's Plays in. Access to the subscriber-only Discord server, and much, much more. As always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.